like rained out like crazy bad. Everybody trying to get back to their cars or get in, places where they, wouldn't get all extra wet. Dude was sitting up under the tent, right? He was on his phone, right? My daughters was up under the same goddamn tent. Yeah. So I'm paying attention to my kids, but at the same time, they're in the same vicinity, so I'm watching everything going on around it, because I'm there for my children. So dude walks up, McKellen, bro, he wasn't even under the tent at the time. They came from a whole separate tent and walked over there. They intentionally went over there to this kid, man. Dude was sitting there on his phone just trying to get dry, you feel me? One thing went from another. They grabbed this man and they tried to punch on dude. Dude went in his bag and whatever, they went to try to jump this dude and punch on this dude, man. And he protected himself, dude. That's what happened. Yeah. It wasn't just one, it was both of them, bro.
Yeah. So I want everyone to take away from listening to this, because this was a hard listen. I want you guys to understand this is a perfect example of how important it is to grow up and become articulate. So your kids don't sound like this guy, because whether or not he is...
Who raised these three mutts? They cannot be of the human race. They are so lost going. I am not even trying to have them understand anything that black people go through. They can stay just where they are, because the minute something happens unjust in their lives, they'll wake up. Oh my God, pathetic. They're actually upset that anybody will consider Carmelo Anthony as being innocent. They can't believe it. That this young man, who's around the same age as them, went to a track and field meet, and two white kids told him to move from the location that he was at because it was raining and he was under a tent. And they began to assault him, and he pulled out a knife and stabbed one of them and unalived him. I don't know the particulars of all the, it sounds like self-defense. It may be not self-defense. I don't know, but because I don't have the, I wasn't a witness to it. People are biased. They say what they want to say when they think it helps them. However, these three mutts are just saying to the people that actually were there, oh no, they're calling people out of their name, they're laughing at everybody. Unbelievable. That's what you call three sellouts. Three sellouts. We don't need you. Stay where you at. But I want y'all to recognize them. Know who they are and what they stand for. Because they are so long gone. Go. This young man deserved due process. He has a right to be heard by a jury of his peers. Hopefully that happens. They act like it's unrealistic that white people will actually go out of their way and assault a black man. And even when it's two against one, that wasn't a reasonable force for self-defense. You don't meet the criteria of self-defense because it was just a little fight. Okay. These mutts see things the way they want to see it because they want to be different. They keep saying black people are unintelligent, black people don't speak. I do not hear nothing in their vocabulary that separates them from anybody else, but that they're mutts. I feel sorry for their parents. I feel sorry for their parents. They're gonna have a rude awakening. We just went through this, right? I will vote for Donald Trump. Okay. What happened? So when you're on the slave ship, mutts, don't be saying that I was innocent. I worked hard. I didn't affiliate with the other black people. I was special. I was different. I agree with everything y'all did. You three uncivilized mutts. Yes, you are. Yes. I got that mutt part from the old head that he said that on his podcast. So much respect due. However, I just I couldn't find another word to explain that they don't even want this young man to have a fair trial. He went to track meet with a knife. Oh, he did this and that. They will never see things our way. There's no sense of trying to argue with them about this or that. They don't want to hear it. They don't. So you don't even go there with them. You just let them know we know who you are. We see who you are. You uncivilized mutt. That's what you are. And I hope you get everything that's coming to you. Bad Mark with good news.